Hey everyone out there in internet land, welcome once again to another episode of Lancing with Myself, where we talk about being a freelance game designer when you're low on spoons and low on cash. This is episode 20, so thanks for listening everyone. We have 40 subscribers now. Woohoo! Thanks for the double digits everyone. Today I want to talk about a little bit more about what I talked about last time, which was criticism. I talked a really big game then about how, you just got to toughen up and expect your game to be criticized, but there's always ways that criticism can find its way in, and there's so many ways that we can be criticized these days, and just because I've inured myself to one type doesn't mean I'm not vulnerable to others, which comes back to something we were talking about in that episode called The Terrain of You. Everyone is different and everyone has their own demons that they have to wrestle with. For me, I can handle criticism of my product, usually. What I can't handle is the criticism of comparison. And the criticism of options. And there's so many different ways that we can find to criticize ourselves these days. I talked about this with the fear of being overlooked episode, and in the episode about professional jealousy. There's all sorts of ways that we can hurt ourselves by comparing ourselves to others. And this is particularly, made a lot worse when we come together. I find conventions to be a beautiful thing when they lift me up and inspire me, but they can also be incredibly wearing on me because I see a lot of people doing a lot of things and tactics, and I inevitably compare myself to them. They have better signs. They have a stall when I decided not to have a stall. They're in the demo hall and I'm not. They've got a big banner and I haven't got around to getting one of those yet. It also happens on social media. Yesterday I woke up and there was somebody saying, "Hey, I've got a big sale on my games on itch.io today." And I'm like, oh, yeah, when I set up my itch.io account, I didn't have the spoons to charge money for my games, so I can't have a sale. That person's more clever than me. They're making more money than me. They've, doing all the things that I should be doing. And everything on social media works like that. Social media is actually designed to make us, see everything as a hustle. It's not enough just to be you. It's what are you doing? What are you out there promoting and being? And that encourages you to think as kind of a corporate mindset. And so many of our friends are creatives, so they're doing the same thing. Here's my company. Here's my little thing. Please like and subscribe to my videos, to my project. Here's my game. Here's my movie. And, that's exhausting. It comes back to, again, like, why am I even doing this when so many other people are? Does the world need me and my project? Because everyone seems to be doing one these days. And social media just makes that worse. And it also provides all these other avenues that you can take. There is an endless amount of choice. And there's an endless amount of opportunity. And again, that's really great. There's so many things you can learn and things you can do. But these days, opportunity can actually be a weapon. Opportunity used to knock but once. Nowadays, it kicks down your door every morning, throws a bunch of opportunities in your face, and says you're useless if you don't grab them with every hand you've got and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Opportunity is hammering in your face and demanding you pay attention. It's not okay. You have to develop a strategy to deal with all these things. There is a myriad of pathways out there available to you. There are like 5 different major board game podcasts that you can listen to. Board game design podcasts alone. If you want to, I can barely keep up with them. I've had to unsubscribe because there's so many and I can't listen to them all, and I'm just going crazy trying to. There is everyone on my feed who is doing things in their own way, and I'm comparing myself to them going, oh, should I do that? Should I enter that competition? Should I, be entering, be thinking about that? Should I be learning from that person? Do I know enough? Can I teach? Or should I be more humble? Should I, be listening more to the young people or teaching more to the young people? Does this person have the right idea? Does that person have the right idea? Is that correct? Is that person no? The truth is, it's hell out there. And you have to find a way to deal with that. And honestly, I don't have a lot of answers for this one. This is not a me telling you how to survive it. This is just me going, wow, this sucks. It's exhausting. And, detaching is not always the option, but when that's where you make your living. But that can be one of the ways you can survive. You've got to build up defense mechanisms. Some sort of shield that says, this is what I'm doing and it's enough. You've got to practice mental care. You've got to look after those spoons and not try to do everything, because you can't do everything. And for me, I guess the big picture helps. I know that my things are moving forward, and I know that I can't move at top speed, and I know that I've made things in the past and I will make things in the future, and I don't have to try everything. I can look around, I can observe, and I can pick and choose. It's a menu, and I can pick something off it. I think that's the way we have to think about things these days, is that it's not a regimen, and we're not trying to try everything. It's a menu, and we can just pick and choose, and we can know that we're going to have a nice experience, because there is a cornucopia of options out there, and to just trust that, it's not about doing something wrong, it's about trying things and seeing how it goes. So that's my advice today, as best as I can make it. Try to just enjoy the menu of options without letting them overwhelm you, but if you can figure out how to do it, please say something in the comments, because boy is it hard for me, and it's been a pretty hard week as a result. But that's the kind of thing that I want to talk about. So until next time, share your stories, build each other up, and try to navigate this strange hell zone of life as a creative in the modern world. I'll see you soon. Be good, pet dogs, have fun, play games.